When someone is held in contempt, which direction does the contempt flow? Is the offense that the court has contempt for the person because they haven't complied with an order, or the person is showing contempt for the court by not complying with an order? That's a really interesting question in the interaction between language and law, where what is the sentiment behind the word that captures the idea, which is the offense of contempt. I'm licensed in Oregon and I only practice in Oregon. There are two types of contempt that exist within Oregon. One is remedial, where you're trying to say, hey, you have nuclear waste on your property, you haven't paid this judgment, we're going to hold you in contempt with a fine of $500 a day unless and until you get rid of the nuclear waste, right? The goal is to remedy something using the force of the judiciary to be able to do that. And then the other one is a punitive contempt, where you're punishing someone for past bad behavior so that it's not even about fixing some harm. Like if you're in a courtroom and you're making a bunch of noise, interrupting a trial. Remedial contempt is, I'm going to bill you $1,000 every minute you don't sit down and be quiet, sir. Or in the alternative, you would say, okay, I'm going to punish you by sending you to jail if you don't quiet down. You're right about what it is that sort of constitutes a contempt, that it's a willful disobedience of a court order. That's what it is I am aware that the court is directing me to do this and I am choosing not to do it. That is the contempt. So how does that fit to your question? Is the offense that the court has contempt for the person? I mean, the judge and the court may also have contempt for the person. They may just be trying to get them to remove the just sit down. Like, I don't feel anything towards you. Just sit down and be quiet so that we can finish this trial. Or is the person showing contempt for the court? And I think that's also possible, but if the person's being loud for a medical condition or because they don't understand that now is the time to be quiet until somebody tells them sit down and be quiet, it may be that both apply, it may be that neither applies. I think that it's your question about the language and the flow of the contempt is separate from the analysis on what is a contempt, when is someone committed a contempt, and what do we do now? Great question. I hope that helps. Till next time.